You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the Only One Media Group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius Dinny Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Yo, what is up? I am your host, dini-mussolini, and I just want to welcome you guys to another awesome episode of Vigilantes Radio. I'm so thrilled that you guys are here with us because you make this possible. We have a very special guest today, actually two guests. So yeah, you definitely want to stick around for that. There are over 25,000 of you guys in our chat room right now, browser, the phone lines, Google Hangouts, and Skype. So I just want to welcome you guys. What is up? What is happening? What is due? Yeah, glad you guys are here. So I want you guys to think about this, because you have to conquer doubt with action. And what I mean by that is, as you think, so you are. Whatever you think you can do, whatever you think you can become, whatever you think you can have is yours, unless you doubt it. Your thoughts have the power to become reality only to the degree that are free from doubt. Your goals minus your doubts equals your reality. It is a very simple equation. When your goals are strong and highly focused, and your doubts small by comparison, that leads to success. If your doubts are bigger than your goals, then you better watch out. To conquer doubt, you must act as if there is no doubt at all. Of what use is it to repeat your goals every morning, then spend the rest of the day living as if they will never be reality? What a bummer. Doubts are strong and persistent. You can't simply think them away. You must act them away, okay? I used to tell my wife this all the time, because she'd be like, yeah, I'm praying for this, praying for that. I believe for this, believe for that. And then she's like, in the next sentence, but it's okay if I don't get it. She's like, what? You just did all that praying and all that for nothing, because you just canceled everything you just say you're believing for. And me, I'm more of a positive energy person, so I just didn't get, like, why would you put in a positive with a negative? And that's what I mean, guys. Once you let that doubt thought like creep into your mindset, then you can just cancel those goals, cancel those preparations, because it won't do any good at that point. You just should just wipe the slate clean and start over. So guys, you got to follow your goals with action. Act as if you have no doubts at all. That action will eliminate the doubt, and as it happens, lead to the fulfillment of your goals. Action is the key that conquers doubt and turns dreams into reality. Start walking, and you'll know without a doubt that the journey is possible, because it has become so. Take that from me, dini-mussolini. That is my word, and word is bond.
You're live in the mix. Let's get this started.
Yo, hello and welcome to another awesome episode of Inside the Music, or Inside the Book, Inside the Business, where we dive into the minds of the people who create marvelous things. It feels so good to be back with you guys once again. So one time for my people who are indigos, Christein, or starseeds, or for my Vigilantes audience family, and 2 times for my people who are vegetarian or vegans. If you're like me, we are averaging over 37,000 live listeners, and we've been at this for 4 solid years. I appreciate all you guys who've been rocking with the kid on this journey, and we are still evolving, baby. It is all because of you, most definitely. We are the people who have dedicated their lives to music, spirituality, business, literature, art, movies, and research in every aspect, and we want to allow you an opportunity to tell your story. Man, we've had celebrities on our show, from Grammy Award-winning artists to nominees to actors, comedians, CEOs, technology geniuses, visual artists, from authors to professors and aliens. Or people who think they're aliens. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. Come on our show and talk to me. So check it out. To book an interview or just to share a real cool story, email me at vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. And that's V as in Victor. I'm passionate about what I do, just as passionate about what you do, and together, yes, together, we can get your voice heard by the people who should hear it. So let's create something incredible. You know the number to dial, 701-801-9813. Text that number to your buddy right now and tell them to tune in to connect with us or our guests, or you can hop in the mix directly from our website, onlyonemediagroup.com. Right from the homepage, you can slap that go live button and you'll be right here live in the mix and in the chat room with all of us. Feel free to shoot over some questions to ask our guests while they are here, but only as time permits. Sometimes my guests and I talk entirely too much and we take up the entire hour. And as always, all episodes are available for free download, and you can grab that from either Spreaker.com/onlyonemediagroup, iTunes, YouTube, or any app from the Google Play or iTunes Store, or over at our website. And that goes for every single episode that we've ever aired.
From author Trisha Greenwood comes an important book for all ages, Beautiful Thinking. You have the power to be self-confident. Know the real truth about self-control. Sometimes the greatest treasures are hidden in plain sight. You will discover Beautiful Thinking to be captivating and encouraging, providing the key and the gateway to unleash the greatest potential for a truly enjoyable journey through life. Beautiful Thinking from author Trisha Greenwood is available in Kindle, paperback, and hardcover editions on Amazon and BarnesandNoble.com. Leave a review on Amazon and be entered to win a new Kindle Fire HD8. Beautiful Thinking from author Trisha Greenwood. Available on Amazon and BarnesandNoble.com. Order your copy today.
Well, today's interview is the King-Liyo and Davynci interview. And of course, I am your host, dini-mussolini. Just in case you forgot, I know how attention spans could be. So no worries, I just mentioned my name again, right? Well, yeah, welcome guys. So I'm very, very happy to have this opportunity to speak with these guys, and I know you're going to love what this duo has to say. We've yet to really express our interest in hip-hop in all forms through Vigilantes Radio because we interview more rockers and actors than rappers. We're all about the idea of music crossing all kinds of genre barriers. King-Liyo and Davynci has the same core values that we truly believe are important and pertinent to success, that they are self-defined, and they're just as hard to satisfy for quality as we are ourselves, making them among our top acts that we will certainly be keeping an eye on and letting you know about in the future of Vigilantes Radio as well, or at least that's what we hope to do. And with that, let's go ahead and welcome them to our show. All right, King-Liyo and Davynci, man, you guys are now live with us. How's it going?
We are feeling amazing. Feeling great. Feeling real good. Thanks for having us.
No doubt, man. Are you guys feeling any pressure? You got all this great music out?
Not at all right now. I mean, we're just feeling real excited, real happy to be on. Just real blessed.
Okay. So let's start from the genesis. Tell us about the history of King-Liyo and Davynci. How did you guys get started on your musical journey?
Well, I mean, it's actually been a long journey already. I mean, we still have plenty of room to go. But I mean, we started actually doing music, trying music before we could actually even walk. Our father was very talented in music. He played the piano, he played the sax, a couple of other things. And he was actually in a band in his heyday. So, I mean, before we could actually do much, he made sure to sit us down in front of a piano and make sure that we can, at least hold a tune or play something. So I would say, music's in our blood. And past that, as far as putting out music, our big brother Cobran is the biggest influence. Shout out Papa Dub. He's actually on one of the tracks on the EP. But, he was the one who, from the beginning, pushed us into writing. He would find some type of beat for us to remix. We would all, do a verse, and he was actually the sound engineer, behind the scenes the whole time. Back then, we didn't have GarageBand or Pro Tools like that. We actually had to use Audacity, and Coburn would just, sit us down, record us, we would try to find something to put it on YouTube, SoundCloud, whatever it may have been. But, we've been putting out music for quite a while, and even today, Coburn will still make beats for us, on our EPs, and there's definitely more along the line. But I mean, as far as our musical personas, that's something that we created, king-liyo and Davynci, later on in high school, our later years of high school, when we saw what we actually wanted to do and where we wanted to go. It's something. Music is something that we've been doing for most of our lives. So why not do it for the rest of our lives?
Definitely. So I see there's a heavy lion theme going on. Are you guys Leos or something?
Definitely, shout Leos.
Yeah, you Leos are a proud bunch, aren't you?
We like to think so.
Definitely. So I like the sounds you guys chose and the dark brooding pulse of the music overall found on your EP, which is called Lion King. A lot of people are really into like trap, crunk style of music nowadays with kind of the same cadence, in my opinion. Can your music appeal to the people that like that specific, style within the genre?
Yeah, for sure, definitely. You know what? That's actually why we started the EP the way we did, with tracks like Emperor's New Groove and Animals, where they're harder on the beat and they're harder with the lyrics. We wanted to capture, the fans right off the bat. If you like that type of style, you're definitely gonna like these songs. But even if you're not into that style, you don't have to necessarily jam those ends with that genre because they can be a little off.
Yeah. Is there such thing as being too lyrical nowadays?
I would not say so. There might be a such thing as having too much lyrics over a beat. That needs to balance out in itself, just so that song is full and sounds in control. But I wouldn't say that there's too much lyricism.
I got you. Well, what about for the old school hip hoppers? Is there a way for music like yours to reach them as well?
Yeah, definitely. I would say when you're listening to Animals, switch over to OT and SD on the EP. You can definitely feel like a technical change or a technical vibe change. Mostly because the beat on OT and SD is more for those who do enjoy hip hop, and you could also hear a lyrical change where you'd be able to hear the feeling that we're trying to portray and having to like struggle through, hard things or strife. And that's also what hip-hoppers are going to like about our music, since we're able to kind of bring on a certain emotions.
Yeah, I got you. So why you guys feel like now is the right time to put this particular EP out?
Well, me personally, the EP came out on August 21st, and that's our birthday. I'm personally really big on dates. I actually might be dropping another track on Halloween of this year, so I mean we'll see about that. But it's another reason for us to be excited. Another year that we get to work and do what we love.
I would say as far as timing goes, me personally, and as far as releases go, we've always done music. We always love to do it. But this is like the first project that we've actually kind of spearheaded and produced together. So we're just thrilled about actually having to do what we love collaboratively.
Okay. So you guys have been like solo artists in the past, and this is like
more or less. We do have collaborations, but as far as like if you go on iTunes, you'll see more of me with other people rather than me with my twin brother.
Why is that?
Just because we wanted to wait for something like this, because we wanted our drop to be really big, because we know we could do something really good. So it's just we wanted that build up for people to wait for twins like us to drop something like this.
I got you. So you mentioned that you're big on dates. Are you into like numerology and zodiacs?
You know what? Honestly, I am only in tune with a few of them. I know Leo for sure, and maybe Pisces. But upon creating my name, king-liyo, it's not really to say that I'm king of the Leos or that I know anything about urology and in definition, but it's more to say that I'm the king of my own fate. Like, whatever I do, I can do it with pride and do it the way I feel confident.
Okay. I like that. So are there any like other art forms that you connect to your music?
Definitely. Definitely. We're wanting to get our music into movies and TV. That was actually when I went to college. I was majoring in drama, so we definitely want to get to that aspect of art. As far as dancing, we want to have our shows to where we have choreographers and dancers to make the performance that more lively.
And as far as art and design goes, we're actually working on a visual album that we would like people, where you can see the emotions and feelings rather than just hearing it for yourself.
Yeah, I like those visual albums. It's gonna be really dope.
Yeah, hopefully.
So what does go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was hoping. Hopefully that would be dope.
Yeah. So what does a live show look like from you guys?
You know what? That's funny that you asked that. We live out here in San Diego, where a lot of the people who rap are more about just grabbing a hard beat. Maybe that sounds like, I don't know, some YG, just some West Coast stuff, and just rapping to it. For us, we were taught the instrumental part of each song. We were taught to play the piano. We were taught to play the guitar. Our big brother played the violin. So us personally, we want for a show, we want for us to have every single piece of that band there live for you to hear. So that we can really get the feeling of how we feel when we created this song. So, you're vibing and dancing like you're supposed to.
Yeah. Sounds like a live album maybe, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah. So I have to fly out to San Diego to see that. That'd be dope.
We do.
Yeah. Okay. So how do you guys define your music? I know you look at it as art. I'm sure every artist does, but how would you define it?
We'll see. I see it personally as painting a picture. Like when I write, or before I even think of a lyric, I look at loads of variables, how I feel, what just happened to me in my life, or even what type of mood the beat is bringing to me. So I'm thinking about what I'm putting on a canvas before I even draw. So I don't know. For me, it's more of a drawing. Like I'm trying to have people see a certain way about a certain thing, and it's my job to create it and put it down all on canvas.
Yeah. I guess the way I would see it is that it's more of a feeling for me. So when I create music, I always try to convey or portray a certain type of feeling, or maybe even tell a certain type of story depending on what I'm feeling at the time or what the song calls for, or anything like that.
Yeah. What about social issues? You guys tackle that in your music?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, every once in a while. It's not something that we, that's not our genre, but we are very versatile within the music industry. We don't just have to stay on one type of genre. We can make songs that are trap. We can make songs that do tackle social issues. So we're very flexible in what we can do.
Yeah. Do you think that's important to explore within your music? Like say for instance, another one from our community gets gunned down by the police again. That's something that's been happening for years. And then, your fans are looking at you guys. Maybe it happened in San Diego. Your fans are looking at you guys like, hey, are you guys going to say anything about it? Or are you just going to be silent like everybody else? Are you going to choose a side to stand on? Or are you just going to be in the middle?
Oh, it's definitely something to be spoken up about. We're not ones to be silent about how we feel. So, if there is social injustice like there has been, then we're definitely going to stand on the side, and that is right. The ones that are fighting for actual justice for our people, and for things like that to stop. We will stand for a side if that's what needs to be.
But even things like that, though, it's not really just about people looking at us and what we're going to, we're going to do something, but everybody has a voice. It's not just our voice that should be listened to. definitely we're going to say something about it. We're going to get people to want to do something, but it's not just about what we do, it's what we all do as a community.
Yeah. Even if you stand to lose an endorsement or a bag or a check?
I mean, that is what it is. I mean, we figure we've been doing music independent for this long. We can do it again if that's what we have to do. You know, we stand for what we stand for, and that's what it is.
I like that. All right. No sellouts. Gotcha.
Not here.
All right, guys. So I'm a big fan of your song, Animals. That's pretty much where some of the artists are right now at this particular time musically. But give our listeners like some real insight to doing something like that track, like completely on your own. What I want to know, or what I want you guys to explain to the listeners and followers is, how long does it take from concept to master version of a song? Like what it takes to bring a song like that to life. A lot of people don't realize how many hours or what goes into, like, if there's rituals being done or whatever that goes into something like that, and what different stages in the process would even be like. Can you like describe that for the listeners?
Well, yeah, for that song Animals, that aside from OT and SD, that was the longest song it took for us to finish and master.
Oh, wow.
I found that beat about 3 years ago, and I really liked the rawness and the rawness of the beat. It really resonated with me at that time. And a lot of people do think that music, like making music and finishing it, is just this glamorous process where like everybody's having fun and everything's easy. And it is fun, don't get me wrong, but it is not easy at all. It honestly takes a lot of hours in the studio. We'd be up like 2 or 3 or like even 4 o'clock in the morning just trying to perfect the lyrics, listening to the song over and over again. It was actually the first song we started and the last one we finished.
Yeah, see, even when he had brought it to me 3 years ago, I wasn't originally on the song. When he had shown me his verse, he wrote a little verse. I wasn't truly feeling it at first, and I suppose he wasn't either, because he had actually went back and rewrote it. So now once he had did that, the track was pretty fire. So that's when I felt like I should hop on it. So even when I wrote my verse, I had to actually go back and rewrite it because it wasn't up to par with his verse. So that right there speaks to the level of competition that we share, but it also speaks to, you know, the amount of time that you have to put in the studio, and then just the work that you need to put in.
Right. I got you. So is there something that's still a part of your life right now that's driving you guys to this day to continue this music as strongly as you guys do?
Yeah, but besides our family, our father is a really, really big influence in that. Even when I see him today, he'll always want to just pull out a piano and do some type of music or do something with us. You know, I mean, music really is in our blood. And there was something that you had said on one of your shows the other day. I think it was a quote from Nas, there ain't nothing new under the sun. Mm-hmm. So we just feel like the talent that we have is kind of just traveled through our ages and through our lineage, and you know, it's God-given talent. So we just really want to make the most out of what we have.
Definitely. And I appreciate you guys listening.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so man, when are we gonna get like a family affair track, like your dad involved, your bigger brother involved? When are we gonna get that?
We got some things coming.
It's coming up. Once we do that, our dad is actually going to be playing a lot of the instruments. So that's what we're working on now, trying to get all those sounds together.
Yeah.
We have a few beats already that he's already made, and it's funny to look at somebody that's his age. He's you know, a little older. His style is, you know, that band, or today's style is more of, you know, on the computer making beats that way. He actually on that Family Affair album that we have, whatever we're gonna call it, he actually made a beat on the computer, and it's weird to see how it happened for him, because all he really did was throw in one instrument that was live and the rest was on the computer. So it was great to see the way that he could work that out. Just the music knowledge, the music knowledge that he has, and just bringing it to today's time.
Yeah. All right. So I was going to ask you guys, like, do y'all feel you've done enough, you know, with your time in music? But that's a corny question. So I'm going to ask you this. Out of everything you've done, what is the most, or what accomplishment are you most proud of?
Well, you know what? There's been a few goals that we have hit on the way to releasing this album. One of which, you know, back in high school or whatever, back in school, getting a song on iTunes or Spotify was this huge thing. You know, you grow up and you figure out how to actually do it. Honestly, it's not that hard to do. But you know, even upon like reaching that goal the first time, getting a song on iTunes, there were a lot of congratulations where I felt I didn't necessarily need it. But as far as releasing this EP, I think that's actually the biggest accomplishment, just because even through our, you know, own creation of the EP, we got into arguments. There's just so much drama, like there's so much backstory to the actual EP, and to see it out there and see it, you know, doing well, it's really, that's an accomplishment in itself for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to see like what you create and like seeing the feedback. We always, you know, accept the creative criticism or however you want to put it, but we love how that people actually do like the music that we put out. It's very good to see that what you create, people do enjoy and they want more. So that's something, that's a kind of a big accomplishment for us. We do like the fact that people enjoy what we have to, you know, say.
Definitely. Come on, guys, let us in on some of those backstories.
I mean, there's a few. I mean, if you want one of the twin ones where we got caught cheating.
Yeah, that's always a good one.
I mean, that was way back. But I mean, if you're talking about the album, I mean, for one of the tracks, "Fuck Fairy Tales," we had to go back to the studio a few times to re-record that. There was this real was creative differences. Yeah, just in the way that it should have been done as far as the flow. It's just something that, you know, me personally, we're both artists ourselves, so we can't really step into each other's realm too much. Like that's what you have to work with when you're either collaborating, especially with your twin or family. You can't step into each other's way too much, because, you know, you're kind of on your own thing, but we're doing it together.
Yeah, there's a lot of clashing heads when you collaborate, especially when you're twins like us. We argue a lot, period. So it's just something to get past, but, you know, it's all a part of the process.
Right. We feel like that's something that can make the music better, especially, you know, if I'm spitting a hard track and I'm mad at him for something.
Were there any disses going back and forth? Yeah.
No, never any disses. No, not nothing like that.
You won't catch us not in the long run.
Yeah, I've seen those situations too, where people just going at it on the record. That was a crazy mess, but it happens, and the records end up being fire. But they're talking about each other in the record.
Well, we about good vibes and good music.
Yeah,
definitely. I like that. So, what do you guys assume will connect people to this record, OT and SD, from your EP?
So, I mean, there are plenty of people out there who are on their grind right now. Those who are working 2-3 jobs, multiple jobs. Those who are just, doing just enough so that they can make ends meet. And then people who encounter strife on, the daily. So the message that we wanted to get across on OT and SD is that you need to keep grinding it out. Like, after the fourth quarter, it's overtime, and that's really when you're supposed to dig deep and show us what's in your heart. I mean, there's really never a time for rest, and even after you won, you got another game coming. So,
Definitely.
We want people to make sure that they continue to work hard and work for their dreams and do what they want to do in life, and not just settle after the fourth.
Yes, sir. I agree. All right, guys, after the music break, it'll be time for our usual tradition. It is called the hot seat. That's where we flame the seats up and make you sweat. Our fans love this part of the segment, of course, along with the actual interview, but the audience will get to hear either King-Liyo and Davynci provide us with some vocals. Maybe they can sing, maybe they do poetry, inspirational speeches, freestyle raps, joke stories, and live instruments. It's their choice from our special guests. You never know what these creative minds and vessels will produce in the spotlight. And today we'll find out if King-Liyo and Davynci has what it takes to be put on the spot, a test of their true artistry. But for right now, we have King-Liyo and Davynci, OT and SD. We'll be right back.
Putting in work, I'm talking about overtime, talking about overshine, I'm talking about overgrind. When we get to discussing, girl, keep you in open mind. When we get to this fucking, girl, give me them overdrives. Back to the basics, my flow, grab you then taking. Our patience got me waiting, kill tracks, no hesitation. I'm levitating, get to my destination. This is that overtime, the end of the regulation, end of the reg, no time is left on the clock. This is when you dig deep, show us what's in your heart. Don't take me to overtime, cause that's when the niggas start. Chris is back on the court, and that boy about to go off. They got me tripping this beat, it's got me ripping my dreams off in the distance. My speech, leave you defenses, my O, cut through defenses. It's 4th and goal, and you already know all I need is some inches. Time out, hold up, let me get a minute. You a cutie, let me get them digits, Time out, hold up, when you get in interest, Hating niggas, they be mad, they be livid, All these bitches, they be bad, they be timid, All these bitches, they be bad, let me with it, Wanna see a nigga life and be hitting, But if that bitch is bad, she can get it, Yeah, back in it, keep the ball in your mind. Man, hand me the ride, take a ball at a time. It's 3, 2, 1, shoot it all in your eyes. Be popping champagne, so rock, man, all of the wine. Yeah, I do it all of the time. Shout to the fans, I be following minds. Who knows all of the words and all of the rhymes? The way I ball, they should call it a crime. Yeah, with a bad one following mine. And she ain't fucking and she swallowing mine. Yeah, here's a hope and I'm a thought in your mind. She said I'll be fantastic forever, so it's clobbering time. Yeah, had to do it, I couldn't resist. Had to hit him, had to kill him, had to hit him with a switch. I'm slipping, sliding and driving and hitting him with a switch. I'm passing it to my twin, he hitting it for the win. Hey!
Everybody stop talking now, attention. I told you, all of my critics, I told you all that I was the greatest of all time. I told you today, I'm still the greatest of all time. Never again say that I'm going to be defeated. Never again make me the underdog until I'm about 50 years old. Then you might get me.
Look, put in the work till all of my body hurt. Low and muddy like dirt, but higher than Captain Kirk. Working overtime, Sacagawea, Lewis and Clark. We'll find a way to the park. This grinding's a work of art. We on the charts, but when are we gonna start? We be staying at the top. You niggas just fall apart, eating up your fucking hearts. Wishing that you could restart. Get to this destination, your girl just be my escort. Put in the work like time and a half. Put in the work like Mikey and Rap. Leonardo and Donatello ballin' like Carmelo. Haters always saying hello, acting like we was some fellows. Get money like I'm a pharaoh, get the green like I was Arrow. Never sober like Jack Sparrow, that's why my vision stay narrow. You can take a girl out the hood, but she's Sora's house to ghetto. My foot staying on the pedal, I'm hearing the echo of the trouble. Scheming up with my double, build it up from the rumble. I'm the cubicle on the huddle, lion controlling the jungle. You ain't ready to rumble, you ain't ready to tussle. The only answer to the puzzle, lost control like an involuntary muscle. Tall like a female dog, so where the hell is your muzzle? And I keep them hoes digging 6 feet like a shovel. I'm the reason that you see the light at the end of the tunnel gone.
From author Trisha Greenwood comes an important book for all ages, Beautiful Thinking. You have the power to be self-confident. Know the real truth about self-control. Sometimes the greatest treasures are hidden in plain sight. You will discover Beautiful Thinking to be captivating and encouraging, providing the key and the gateway to unleash the greatest potential for a truly enjoyable journey through life. Beautiful Thinking from author Trisha Greenwood is available in Kindle, paperback, and hardcover editions on Amazon and BarnesandNoble.com. Leave a review on Amazon and be entered to win a new Kindle Fire HD8. Beautiful Thinking from author Trisha Greenwood. Available on Amazon and BarnesandNoble.com. Order your copy today.
Yo, that was King-Liyo and Davynci with their song OT and SD. That is a very inspiring record, and I don't even live in San Diego, but still the message, the whole synopsis of the record is just empowering alone by itself, and the voices are commanding so much power. I totally did that record. I think I'm going to add it to my personal playlist. Oh, yeah. Be a nice morning grind song, you know, as I'm traveling these highways, because I'm always on the road, always. Never a break, sometimes. But you get it. So you have a dream. Ever since the time when you didn't know any better than to believe it, you had a dream. Your idea of what your life should be. You've always known what you really want to do. You've always known your special place in life, your own unique contribution. As for me, every year I wanted to be something different growing up. I don't know. I was just weird like that. I just wanted to do everything. I don't know. On some level, you have always known. Perhaps you've never confronted it face to face. Perhaps you have. Your dream makes itself known in everything that you do, and the things you like, the things you don't like, the people you enjoy, the places you like to visit. Your dream gives lots of hints every day, and it's too bad that you've learned so well how to ignore them. What I mean by that is just living that cycle life. Go to work, go to college, or go to college first, go to work, get married, have kids, and then let them repeat that same cycle. Now, that's cool and all if that's what you want to do. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that it was a time or is a time that you do envision how your life should be, but you let that life cycle kind of just cover it up. You know, you kind of don't think about your dreams anymore. Or maybe you do. Maybe you go to watch movies or TV shows that kind of reflect the things that you really want to do, and you don't know why you like these kind of TV shows, because that's what you want to do. You see yourself in these actors and these characters or these musicians or whatever. So you have to listen to your dreams. You have to follow your dream. I'm not telling you guys to quit your day job or to leave your wife. Those things are not standing in your way. You are standing in your way. Blaming it on others will only delay you that much longer. So do what you are here to do. Fulfill the possibility that is in your life. And guys, that is the first step towards true happiness. You know, take that from me, dini-mussolini. That is my word, and word is bond. But for right now, let's bring on the fellas of the moment. king-liyo and Davynci, you're back live with us and in our hot seat. I hope you guys are feeling the pressure right now.
No pressure. Yeah, well, hopefully we
we're professionals. We got this. All right. I understand. That's that Leo thing, right? So, what are you guys going to do?
Just spit a few bars for y'all. We both got a few lines for y'all to hear, just to introduce ourselves. So, hopefully y'all like it.
Dope.
All right. I sit and I hit on this herb. I like to take off from earth, think about what I done learned, wondering what it is worth. I am not touching the ground, lighted and sended around, facing this shit like a king, chasing my liquors with frowns. I'm the one killing the sounds. I'm the one winning the rounds. So when they finally king me, just bury me with the crown. I take a leap into space. I hit it deep in your face. Hello world, it's king-liyo. That mean I'm king of my fate. That mean I'm breaching the cage. That mean I'm king in the game. That mean I'm king in the jungle. Rappers like meat on my plate. Rappers I eat like filet. Rappers I eat them like steak. I'm never needing a stop. I'm never needing a break. Cause I'm gon' stop waiting. Punk ass lames, they gon' stop hating. My old dames don't think I'll make it. Fuck up my name, got no patience. She just wanna play up on the team. Cause this is how it feels when in the presence of a king.
Ain't nothing stopping me. Fuck your line ass like my philosophy. Like a nigga named Socrates. I'm real to the fakes and I'm bones in the heart of me. I'm a prodigy. Ain't nothing hurting me. Hey, one nigga certified certainly. I spark that flame and it burns in the third degree. Ain't perfect, but I do it so perfectly. So high, I fly with the birds and bees. Let me guide, I climb that mountain like Hercules. Stay on my grind, not shining. The heavens be the earth to me. This my book, you can read the story. Champion, I get all the glory. Low key like Dex Laboratory. Get out, cause this my territory. Left you, now I'm back in, chase that paper, we be stacking. I'm Davynci, who be asking, you come first, I'm always lasting. Got that loud, we keep it blasting. You be fake, I'm never acting right. I'm Superman and Lois Lane will never be my kryptonite. Just make it to my kryptonite. Text says you on the way, hand up on top or under me. It's time to leave, you want to stay. We smoke that loud, get blown away. I'm way up in my zone today. You ain't never gonna stop me, never gonna lock me. Cage ain't never holding me. Goddamn.
Fire. Nice. Guys, let everybody know where you want them to connect with you at on the web.
Y'all can follow us. For king-liyo, it's going to be soundcloud.com /king-liyo. That's KINGLIYO. Same thing for Instagram, instagram.com/king-liyo. My Twitter is twitter.com/CRIST3IN. Then we got Facebook at facebook.com @kingchrisleyo.com.
You could hit me up on Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at Leo Davynci. That's DAVYNCI.
Nice. And guys, just in case you didn't get those links, I have those and 50 more that they added in the description of the show. So make sure you click every link. There's Snapchat is there, Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud, YouTube.
YouTube too.
Yep, a lot of good stuff. So make sure you guys click those links. It'll take you right to them. Man, I appreciate you guys for being on the show today. I love the music. Love what you guys are doing. I have to come see you live one day.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you. Really appreciate it, man.
Definitely.
Thank you, my Vigilantes family, as always, for checking out my podcast over here at Vigilantes Radio. All episodes are available for free download, and you can grab that from either Spreaker.com/only1media group, iTunes, YouTube, any app that's on a Google Play or iTunes store, or our website, and that goes from every single episode that we've ever aired. If you'd like to request music or a particular guest or send something for me to play, email it to vradio@only1mediagroup.com. If it's music, please label it by artist and title. Here's my disclaimer. We are genre free, we do not judge, and we absolutely do not base our opinions on hearsay but facts alone. And actually, you can scratch all of that because all of my opinions are always right. That's the bottom line. This is my show, so deal with it. Nah, just kidding. On behalf of myself, Dini-Mussolini, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, either afterwards or live with us. Spread the word because sharing is caring. We stepped up our game just for you guys and our guests to make sure that you have the best experience here on our show. Be sure to connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, as well as Spreaker. We always follow back. That is the number one rule. Okay, well, just remember to be yourself and be absolutely great at just doing that. Avoid being too comfortable because you're messing with your potential when you do that. Peace and have a good night.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds of the duo No Longer the Hero. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com. This is a Seventh Sign Regime Rebirth Worldwide Syndicate exclusive.